Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out my channel. As I film this, it's currently mid-September. It's day 2 of a trip Jessica and I are taking down the St. Croix River here in New Brunswick. We wanted to get one last trip in before it gets too cold. The nights are already getting longer and colder and the leaves are starting to change. We're here at the campsite at Scotts Brook. We arrived here about mid-afternoon yesterday. A crew stayed across the river from us last night that was filming some content for Old Town Canoe, so that was pretty cool. It's pretty windy today. It was a little cool this morning, but it's warming up now. It's so breezy though that we actually picked up camp and moved it to a different spot here at the site. We were down by the beach and we were pretty exposed to the wind there. Weather depending, we're hopefully just going to hang out here for the next couple days and enjoy the peace and quiet. We found some moose tracks here in the dirt. This one's about as big as my hand. So what are you reading now, Jess?
Your blue is not my blue.
And you just finished one book, right?
I did, High Achiever.
And you read 2 others while we were out camping this summer?
Yes, A Girl in the Woods and Wild.
You'd recommend all 3 of those?
Certainly.
For supper we got some turkey meatballs with yellow beans and white rice. It's the morning of day 3 now. It's a much nicer day than it was yesterday. There's no wind today, and it's only about 10 a.m. and it's already warmer than it was at the warmest point yesterday. I would not have wanted to be out on that water yesterday in that wind. We did run into 3 fellas yesterday going by our campsite who were on the river in canoes, and they said they were having a pretty hard time. I had to hand it to those guys though. They had to be in at least their mid to late 70s. One of them's from just across the river here in Maine, one's from New York and one's from Colorado. And they said they've been out on river camping trips together every summer for years. I hope I'm still that active when I get to that age. Supper time on night 3, we've got some ham with carrots and rice, and Jess has some apples ready to go to bake some apple crumble in the reflector oven after supper. It's the morning of day 4 now, and I think we've run pretty near the full gambit of weather on this trip. The first day it was warm but windy. The second day it was windy and cold. Yesterday it was warm and sunny, and today it's overcast and cold. So we're sitting here by the fire. I'm enjoying some cinnamon chai tea. We're just going to take it easy today. There's 2 good ways to stay warm when you're camping when it's cold: burning firewood and chopping up firewood. I got this cool collapsible lightweight twig stove from Bushcraft Essentials. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to put it together and try it out. pretty impressed with that one. It works really well. The sun's trying to come out today. For meals today, we've moved into the dehydrated stuff that I made at home. This morning we had scrambled eggs with sausage, mushroom, hash browns, and red peppers. I also have some sausage and kale with sweet potato, some chili. These are ingredients for a shepherd's pie, minus the potatoes that we'll put on after. I have some instant potatoes. And for lunch, we're having pulled pork with black beans, mushrooms, and red peppers. What are you making, honey?
Bracelet.
Can I see the one you already made?
Sure. This one's more colorful.
She's not the prettiest carved canoe, but what matters is if it's balanced or not. If so, it's going on a nice little journey. Still upright. So long, canoe. Today was a good day. The weather was decent. There was a lot of traffic in and out of this site today, though. I did some simple whittling. We played a few games. We ate good. We're getting ready to take in the last sunset of our trip before we settle in by a nice warm fire. You really don't like this, do you?
Oh.
Smile. So that was a fun but cold at times trip. We've got camp all packed up, we got breakfast into us. We've just been waiting for it to warm up and the wind to break some. This will likely be my last upload of the 2020 paddling season, so thanks for coming along on some fun adventures and checking out my channel. Don't forget you can find me at Waterborne Camper on Facebook and Instagram. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all again when the water warms up.